all this Xenoxis, this is another part of to the update and stuff that, because I felt like I want to play something and stuff that just, to make the update make more sense, and stuff that, because yeah, I'm doing a certain specific Final Fantasy 6 challenge, but it's not like a challenge that's actually a let's play or anything like that, it's not a challenge that is going to be like a part 1 or part 2 or whatever, right? Because this is mostly to test the challenge, like, okay, like how hard is it, right? Like what modifications can I do to make like the challenge harder and stuff that, So, yeah. The big dudes. So should I just wait until the last one comes in then? But even if we wait to the last one, he does never give you anything and stuff that. It always kind of makes sense, because yeah. Yeah, also I know about the raft grind. We could have done the raft grind earlier and stuff that, but then that would have been just boring and stuff that, I feel like. And also, one thing, by the way, is that this item here, is it speed shoes? You might say, oh, it doesn't do anything because it says double walking speed shoes and trying to make warrior walk faster. It's the thing, right? Yes, you can just hold down circle to run. Stuff that you don't need the sprint shoes to run anymore. However, here's the thing, right? If you have the sprint shoes equipped, or at least if you got it set this way, by the way, if you got it set to where the default speed is walk and not run, then, for example, when you have the sprint shoes equipped, if you equip the sprint shoes, for example, then you will move at the running speed always. However, if you hold down the circle, if you hold down the sprint or run button, while you're wearing sprint shoes, you will go even faster. Like so, here's the thing, right? So it's just over here, boom. And that's not a good way. I don't know. I hope. Yeah, I could use turn off encounters if I want to, but nah. You can see this how quick I move. There's actually more people. Yeah, you can see that's kind of the speed I'm moving at. Because yeah, there's a default character growth that you kind of have the characters and stuff that. And I know a lot of people say only HP or whatever increases, but I feel like that's technically kind of untrue. That it's HP and MP that increases when you level up and stuff that. But maybe that is the correct strength that he has always had since the very start. Maybe that is the correct strength. Because obviously, right in the beginning, you're not meant to have quote unquote like Espers yet and stuff that, So, Anyway, so let's show you here now with, for example, now I believe you don't even have to have the character active here. So, for example, you just put it on someone. You can see there, because it does give you encounters more often and stuff that, You can see how insanely quick we went there. For example, yeah, that's definitely a speed difference and stuff that. But yes, that means, for example, yes, you get encounters much faster, moving that fast. And you can see it's regular running speed, but then it's like more home, like you assume. And yeah, it's really great if you just want to get a lot of encounters. So sprint shoes will basically be almost like a enemy lure. Something like that. That's almost what you should see the sprint shoes as. Anyway, let's put. Yeah, we do have the revenue as well. Hyperbase could actually be pretty good, actually. No, but yeah, let's put what cape on again. Yeah, Rune Blade is just slightly stronger than the Great Sword, but it gives you evasion plus 10 as well. I have to remove that, yeah. Thief's Bracer. Sometimes called Thief's Glove. You do. And yeah, you can jump over there as well there. But I believe you can go further here, and there's a reason too, if I remember correctly. Yeah, there's the magnitude 8. I forgot to, does that mean that he only has a rare steel is the question? Wait, why would you jump? Like, why would you jump if you can use it? Oh, Brigand's Glove. What else? Brigand's Glove is... Oh yeah, Shing is still command to Mug. Wait, so does Mug have a higher chance? Yeah, Thief's Knife is still better than the air knife there. I wonder if Thief does that affect Mug though, is the question. Can we tell on him? Yes, and attacking us, we can double it to the spear here. Yeah, because that is blocked over there, so yeah, we need to do that. So let's see, does Mug do damage in this? So doesn't that does that give you a chance to then double steal if you have a Thief Knife equipped? Okay, there's some item there. Green material, yes. Okay, those are the 2 items, that's good. So downwards only chests left. Good. But it doesn't do anything right to speak him from the other angle there, right? So I'm just gonna double check. It's not hidden more situation. I don't know if they have a high or whatever, or if Mug is just completely worthless. I don't know if Mug is just way less accurate. Because why does it say that it aids in banditry? I mean, it doesn't add in stealery. Banditry means, you know, lucky. Magnitude long play. The seconds are divisible by 20. Down to because it's 50. Who stole Thief's knife? Oh, that's a rare steal. But was that because I had Mug? Does mugging increases the chance to get a rare steal? Because now all of a sudden... Hang on here. I mean, now all of a sudden Genny gloving is actually really damn good, because now... I don't know if this will work this way though. Thief's knife into Thief's knife. It's actually pretty busted. Yeah, okay, more main guard gives you more agility. But this also gives you magic evasion. 10. And use regular evasion as well. But we cannot have more to main guards. I don't think you could buy main guards in any town either. Yeah, sure, it's one more agility and stuff like that from the main guard, but still. Yeah, because Thief's basis still seems to be good, but it's the Mug better than. But the Mug won't hit twice, right? If you, for example, if I would equip here, if I would equip Brigand's Glove. So that's the question, how is that gonna work? Because they specifically say that it steals. It doesn't say that it mugs. That's actually very good to know. Hang on, can I go and check the bestiary? What is the bestiary here? Stealable items, high potions, and Thieves' Knife, yeah. But I can just kill Gigas then. Your stealable items, it's only Gigas gloves. Yeah, Twisted Band is the rare steal. There's also dropped like items and stuff there, but yeah. So it needs to be chests, of course, obviously, so. Unless there were a hidden wall here somewhere now. Right, because if I attack right, I should be Thieves Knifing twice. So that means that I have double the Black Steel chance or whatever is the question. And does that steel get affected by Thieves Bracer? And maybe it is that Brigand's Glove, maybe Mug has a higher chance to get a rare steel. No. Flash Noise Blaster is hitting all. Really only hitting one, same as the chainsaw. And Burning Fist is of course obviously Burning Fist is an actual equipment, right? Yeah. Burning Fist is an actual equipment. I'm pretty certain, yeah. Knuckles infused with powers of flames and may cast fire upon striking an enemy. So that's one more. I really want to steal from the boss though. And now I actually want to do things over here. Defend. Evil Ring, whoa, that was easy. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oats. I should have tried to steal from the other ones, even though I already know what the steal is, you know, but that's just keeps me on. Oh no, that's hard much, well. This is the Evil Ring. I don't know if it had a better one or if Evil Ring is the rare steal. Or get a Twisted Band and the Mithril Knife, that's pretty decent. Except the Mithril Knife. Let's go. I'm 346 enemies total in this game. Oh goddamn. You could have gotten. We could have gotten Thieves Bracer from him, but there's no like and he can drop. But why didn't he drop Thieves Knife? But did it drop me field knife? It said thief knife. Wait, what? Do I have another thief's knife that I'm used? No, it doesn't look like it. So why did it say that it would drop a thief's knife? That's really weird. But yeah, I mean, right, would 2 thieves bracers even stack? Because the thieves brace is supposed to make it so that the steel command is normally 40%, then it becomes 80% with thieves bracer. But that doesn't mean that it's 80% chance for a rise steel. But I'm pretty certain it does affect the rise steel rate as well. But I forgot by how much it does. Yeah, so there needs to be 2 more chests. Oh yes, there is. Explosion, no, burn me sandals. It means that yes, you can go with haste on 2 characters. But then that doesn't show up because I'm already having one equipped. The youngest would order it does. Yeah. It's weird that it doesn't have a boot symbol, like why doesn't Early Sandal have a boot symbol? Wait. Spring Shoes doesn't have a boot symbol. I mean, there is a glove symbol, but like why isn't there a boot symbol? I just realized that yeah, the Spring Shoes doesn't have a boot symbol either, but yeah. So yeah, everything is also Serpent Trench is still missing 2. Doma, I'm pretty certain you cannot get the Doma stuff yet. North Mines, I'm not 100% certain we can get everything in yet. Same thing with South Figaro. Figaro Castle, I'm also pretty certain that that's not the place. Nor Shaman's Aura, I know what that place is, but yeah. Find Terra. No stats challenge. Or but it doesn't fit fully, so yeah. Choose right and no up mode and wrong. And yeah, you can see where there are similarities to other games, like the fact that certain characters look the way they look in this, for example. Like, for example, when they made Final Fantasy IX, they took a lot of inspiration from 6. Obviously, her Esper form kind of looks like the transform for certain characters in Final Fantasy. And more specifically, Zidane's transform, and then Kuya's also as well, a bit, but yeah. But then, for example, the fact that, for example, Terra in her default clothes, and same thing with Scylla 6, that they have like a thong bikini, which is what the Alexandrian soldiers have, and Dagger / Garnet, when she's in the trance, she has a thong bikini as well, just like the soldiers have. Stuff that's, yeah. Yeah, everybody wasn't able to. Don't just live in another world. And that was because of what Gestalt did. Because the war on Magi, that was triggered by the humans, of course, obviously. But yeah, it was actually the actual original story is the fact that there were some gods that were fighting each other and stuff that, at first. Stuff that. And then they gave like some statues to the espers or whatever to take care of, like, or to hide or whatever certain statues. But then just also, of course, became interested in using the espers and stuff that for, yeah. Yeah, the Magitech Research Facility. It has a bunch of elemental weapons in it, like Firebrand, Icebrand, Thunderbrand, technically is what they usually call, so yeah. No, she's a bit different from us because she's a hybrid. She's half human, half Esper. And when they become Magicite, because then they can give you their pure power. And he also gives you the comrades that didn't make it as well. He turned himself into Magicite. Yeah, Magicite. If our power is used for destruction, the skies will darken and life will fade from the earth. Gets it Magicite, Siren Magicite, and Kirin Magicite. So now that we have that, yeah, we cannot, or can we equip them yet? Is the question. Yeah, so that's stamina +1, so we cannot use Ramu because he's stamina +1. Kirin we can use. Siren, we cannot use Siren. We cannot use Ramu. We cannot use Siren. And we cannot use Katsit. Yeah. Because Katsit will be Magic +1, Ramu stamina +1, and the Siren is Spirit plus, so it's only Kirin. So one character will be able to equip Kirin, Cure, Kiora, Regen, Poison, Life. So who has good magic is going to be the question, really. Because we don't really have access to any magic increasing equipment here on the other characters yet. So I'm not going to equip Esper yet. But yeah. No, don't equip. I did the wrong thing there, I pressed X there instead of square. But yeah, I used equipping it by this doesn't like invalidate the challenge or whatever, right? Because you need to actually gain a level. So it's stamina, it's 8 plus 10 with the Siren. Against it is Magic +1. So far we can only equip Kirin. But yeah, which means that you can learn Cure, you can learn Cura, you can learn Regen, you can learn Poison. You don't need to like select here. You don't need to like select a specific spell, like you are learning towards all of them and stuff like that, from my understanding. But I believe in the vanilla game, right, you have to choose what spell to learn, right? And in what order. So, for example, you have to choose, like, okay, like, do I want to learn Cure 1 first? Whatever, pretty much. So, yeah. So, Kirin, you're able to equip, but not Rama because it's 7 plus 1, not Simon because it's 8 plus 10 per, like, level up. And then Katsit is Magic +1, so Kirin so far. But, yeah. That of course means that you can have a summon that actually gradually restores the party's HP, so it basically puts Regen on everyone. Basically, it's a Regen on every character. But yeah, Let's go put it back down. Now, obviously, we could get forced here to use CLS in the party here. Hell yeah. So he's level 30. Yeah, I bring someone else then instead. Actually, explaining the odds and goes with us. I'm only going with 3 because I forgot if this allows us to recruit Shadow in the other continent or whatever. So she can use the chain flail here. I could also use the quick rune blade here. Yeah, the white dress is a lot better. And let's just equip Brigand's Glove again here. And then go Thief's Knife. Because he has already that, okay, and then mini view. Any glove. So can you go Burning Fist and Chaser like else? We could of course stack Barrier Ring for more magic, but yeah. Because that's magic +5 from both of them then. I mean, she learns magic on her own though. So maybe just equip the Tall Beast then. I wonder about we can equip of course, obviously, as I said again, because Slammer is Slammer +1, Siren is safety +10. And that's magic +1, so the Killing can be equipped. So yes, Kirin is the only one we can equip, of course. And then basically once I learn everything from Kirin, basically once I learn all the spells, I will equip it on someone else, basically is how it's going to work. Let's just get there. Boink. Now the challenge technically becomes more serious, of course, obviously. He can use that, of course, and let's see here. Yeah, because here's the thing, right? If you are high enough level, when you get him, he starts with rising things straight away. I forgot if we always did that or not and stuff like that, but of course in the SNES original, you did not know what the commands were. I forgot if the game gave you tips on what the commands were or whatever, right? Or if people who quote unquote played fighting games would use block because, you know, obviously, right, if say you have never played a fighting game, right, you would probably still have heard of other people playing fighting games. You would probably try to do like a Ryu move, like try to do like a fireball motion and stuff that, you know. Stuff that, you know, so yeah. So the monk. So there's one island over to the east there where there's one, and then all of the place down there basically is the Empire pretty much. Again, we cannot use our moves, I don't locate it and stuff like that. I don't know how many aspects there will be in total that we will be able to use, but yeah. I don't think the update stores here. Ethers we can sell. Fairy ring does have uses, but we probably not need 11 of them, but I will see. So we have 296,496 now. That's very decent. Money bags! Yeah. So this is not gonna get a trophy video now because of that. Why not? Why not buy 99 potions? But then they do get MP now, of course. Once you get the SPS, you do get MP. I don't think there's anything new here. I mean, earring is still good. Though. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14. I have to see it like that then, because you need to have the 14 in stock then, because the 2 equipped is still like you have 2 out of 14 equipped. Is how it should need to be read. You can see the percentage that you have learned of it. But now we go up and out here. This was a famous opera singer. Impresario. The wandering gambler. Yeah, come on, Cassie. Oh, we could actually do this. Otto Casino. Hell yeah. Okay. Something good. I know. Here. Because he has some air shipping also. Yeah, because this character is also omega overpowered if you know what you're doing. Like there's a, I believe you can you basically break the game with him, right? I mean, there are several ways to break this game. Like, this game is actually very, very easy to break and stuff that if you know what you're doing. So basically, it's something to do with his dice or whatever. I believe it is that you can make his dice actually hit like a shit ton of times, and then like make them do like insane damage or whatever. Then of course, it's the imp strategy, where you get the imp gear, you get like all the pieces, you get like the imp halberd thing, but it's called something else. And then there's basically the turtle shield or whatever, turtle shell. And then there's like almost that pot that they wear for a helmet or something like that. I forgot exactly what it's called. It's not called pot, it's called like saucer or something like that. And then there's also like a... But also some of those pieces, for example, it's only the weapon that will be stronger if you wear it on the imp. The weapon only gives you the high damage if you're an imp. However, the actual armor and stuff that it can wear actually works on everyone, supposedly. So yeah. So once of course I learn all of those spells, for example, I can then equip this on someone else. I can equip Kirin on someone else. And as I said, armor is not allowed, Siren is not allowed, Kit it is not allowed because they give you beneficial stats, stamina, magic, and HP plus 10. So yeah. She learns Protect, but she learns spells of course natural because she is already a spellcaster. This is why that is the case. Of course, his cure of course is obviously not as good because he is only 28 in magic. Bim, boom. Bum, bum, ba-dum. That's interesting, right? Because wait, does the other characters also have like a color to them? I mean, I thought that it was only the playable characters that had like a color to them, but yeah. Or maybe all the ones that aren't playable, that are important, have like that specific blue color. I'm gonna try to pay attention to it because was it in the Game Boy Advance version of this, or was it in the PlayStation version? I thought it was a Game Boy Advance version of this, since there is a PlayStation 1 version. I know that there is a version where you actually have the profile pictures of the character. So basically when Locke talks, you can see Locke's portrait. Same with the other characters. That's all prosthetics. Runs into door. Guys, then we're gonna read it. And you can just write down what the correct things are here, for example. Or you can use number it so it becomes more easy. So you can use be like, okay, like what you say is number, if you know. The war between the East and the West was going to find by the day. Should I make a third recording maybe? I don't know. I wonder how loud this is going to be. Because sometimes the audio balance is off on certain things, but yeah. And I kind of make him look like a dragoon a bit, almost. With the helm specifically. But it could also just be a knight and stuff that, so yeah. There is no skipping right in there are certain cutscenes, of course, in the game that you can actually skip and stuff like that. But I believe you hold down a specific button and stuff like that, so you skip. But it's just very weird, the fact that nothing else is voice acted and stuff like that, and then this is voice acted, you know, and stuff like that, but yeah. So there's no chests, at least we have to worry about. Right, that's just that, okay. So we pick up the flowers, come the stairs. That kind of sounds a bit like here it's theme music, the one on my hero, right? Yeah, on my hero.
Oh, my hero, my beloved, shall we still
I know that there's only a few that you get to select here and stuff that, so yeah. I know that there was one time when I only did one of the mistakes because it feels like stupid to write down what the correct things are write down. Yeah, I do remember so how that was one. What? But there is no save, right? Yeah, so it's Hail My Beloved. The darkness. Oh, we have to do all of it over again. I don't remember it being like this and stuff that, because, that means that you have to do the correct things. That seems really, really weird. Sorry, it can just be like trial and error, So that means that for a lot of people it might have been like trial and error and stuff like trying to remember the whole thing and stuff like that, but and the darkness, and then it's the other thing that it's not the prince thing. I wonder if there's supposed to be any clue or whatever, right, to, It is the evening star thing. There's another option now that you get select. I don't know if I pressed too early there or whatever. So I remember if there was a final option here you get to select. And I'm gonna start the recording.